Good evening. My name is Eliseo Simag. Follow me for the Pledge of Allegiance, the Texas Pledge, and the moment of silence. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Pledge of Allegiance. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one indivisible. Please take a moment of silence. Please be seated. Let's welcome the principal of Middle College High School, Gulfton campus, Ms. Holly Gibson.
Congratulations. We are so very proud of you. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Middle College High School, Gulfton campus, we would like to welcome all parents, grandparents, sisters, brothers, uncles, aunts, nephews, nieces, cousins, and friends to the spring 2024 graduation. It is my pleasure to welcome special guest, Senior Executive Director from the West Division, Dr. Joseph Villarreal, Reverend Ronald Cooks, and HISD College Readiness, Ms. Diana Aguillon. Students, you have demonstrated how resilient you are and will be in the future by having to endure many obstacles to get to this day. As you transcend into college, military, or workforce life, remember to keep the determination and hard work ethic which you have already demonstrated towards accomplishing your high school diploma. People say this about school. As long as you work hard, you can be whoever you want to be, do whatever you want to do, and go wherever you want to go. This is partially true. In addition to hard work, you must consistently perform. You must always demonstrate competency and proficiency, even under less than ideal circumstances. I cannot stand here and tell you that there will not be obstacles in your lives that you will encounter. Many of you have already experienced some obstacles prior to graduation, and you made it through. Many of you entered 9th grade in the year of 2021. During the pandemic, and I know it was tough on you having to start the year virtually, please know there may be other obstacles in your life, but you can overcome them. As you move to the next chapter in your lives, I would like for you to focus on 3 goals. The first goal is planning. Plan to pace yourselves by thinking and writing about what you should do first, second, and so on. Secondly, prepare. Prepare yourself with as much education as needed. Start with the Houston Community College by reviewing courses offered this upcoming semester. I know Ms. Diana Aguian and Mr. Gerardo Hernandez, in partnership with the Houston Community College advisors, have already got you ready. You're already doing that, so I'm very proud of that. Your third goal is communication. You must be able to communicate verbally and in written form. Before I take my seat, I would also like to give very special thank you to the Middle College High School Gulfton faculty and staff. Would the Gulfton faculty and staff stand at this time? Once again, with the Middle College Gulfton staff stand at this time, not students. Students, you'll have your turn, but I want you to acknowledge these people. They have stepped in and acted as counselors, mentors, tutors, and cheerleaders every day. Students and parents, without them, this graduation would not be possible. Lastly, I will say to each of you, start each day, you may be seated. I will say to each of you, start each day believing in your future. Know without a doubt you were made for great things. At this time, we will have our 2024 Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Saguna Devakar, to come up and give us some words of wisdom.
Since I'm a science teacher, looks like I just demonstrated the obstacle. Okay, hello everyone, class of 2024. Make some noise. Yeah. Woo! I am Mrs. Suguna Devakar, your science guru, all the way from the vibrant streets of India. How is everyone feeling today? Static, I hope. Today is a culmination of all our hard work. And it's a moment we have eagerly awaited to share with the world. As I stand here, I'm filled with a mix of emotions, kind of hurting too, reflecting on our journey. We have encountered countless challenges and triumphs. From the endless school days to the chaotic assignments, from the close laughs with friends to the occasional storms that tested our resilience, each experience has shaped us into the individuals we are today. First and foremost, congratulations to each and every one of you for reaching this significant milestone. I also want to acknowledge the principal, our special guests, my esteemed colleagues, and the proud parents. Your presence here today fills my heart with joy. Take a moment to look around you. The faces you see are the ones who have been with you through thick and thin. Your friends, your teachers, your family, each one has played a part in your journey. Let's give them a big round of applause for their unwavering support and encouragement. Many of you have balanced the schoolwork while others have taken on family responsibilities to help make ends meet. Each of you has faced your own unique set of challenges, but you have persevered with the determination and resilience. This ability to balance multiple responsibilities is a testament to your strength and character. Life is full of forces that shape us, just like in science, with push and pull. Sometimes these forces may seem daunting, but they are what make our lives beautiful, like a chisel carving a stone. Embrace these forces, for they hold the key to knowledge, wisdom, and happiness. Let me share a personal story with you. I too was born into an ordinary family with no grand dreams. My parents worked tirelessly to provide for us, and their dedication instilled in me a strong work ethic and a deep appreciation for education. Through perseverance and the support of my loved ones, I embarked on a journey that led me to become a teacher. I remember the first time I stood in front of you all in my classroom. My heart was pounding, and I was filled with a mix of excitement and fear. But as I started teaching, I realized every challenge I faced was an opportunity for growth. If I had let fear hold me back, I would have never experienced the fulfillment of joy that teaching brings. This past year has been a roller coaster ride for all of us. From learning everything from the scratch to adapt to the new environments, new methodologies, we have faced it all. But through it all, we have learned the invaluable lesson of resilience, the ability to adapt and persevere in the face of adversity. As we move forward, remember that challenges will continue to shape us into the people we are not meant to become. We are meant to become. Just as I'm ready to face the next chapter of my life with confidence, I know that each of you is prepared to tackle whatever challenges lie ahead. In teacher language, you have just completed the do now activity in your life. You have analyzed your past experiences, and now it's time to explore new opportunities and apply the knowledge you have gained to achieve your goals. Just let's take a moment to reflect on some of the most memorable experiences we have shared. Think about the times when you felt overwhelmed but pushed through. Remember the joy of discovering something new, the satisfaction of mastering a difficult concept, a camaraderie of working with your peers. These memories will be the foundation upon which you build your future. So, class of 2024, as you embark on this new journey, remember to compete with yourself to be the best version of you. Embrace the forces that shape you and let them propel you towards success. Life is an ongoing experiment. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Learn from them and continue to grow. Before I conclude, I want to leave you with a quote from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. You have to dream before your dreams can come true. Always remember, your dreams are the first step towards your achievements. No matter where life takes you, keep dreaming and keep striving to make those dreams a reality. Congratulations once again, my wonderful graduates. The world awaits your brilliance. Thank you.
And next, we will have Mr. Josue Guzman Gomez, our valedictorian, to come up and present to us his valedictory address. Come on, Josue, where are you?
Hello, everyone. It's an honor to be here. I am Josue Guzman, the valedictorian of the class of 2024, Mirror College High School. And ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, faculty, honored guests, and fellow graduates, I stand before you today as a proud student of Mirror College High School to celebrate this momentous occasion, the graduation of the class of 2024. It is truly an honor to address this exceptional group of individuals who have worked diligently to overcome challenges and persevere to reach this significant milestone in their life. On behalf of Mirror College High School, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you graduates who have poured their efforts, time, and dedication into their studies and have emerged victorious. Your hard work and sacrifices and commitment have paid off, and today marks the culmination of the journey as a student and the beginning of a chapter in your life. As we gather here today, surrounded by friends, family, and mentors, and educators as well, we have supported along the way it is important to take a moment and express our gratitude. Let us acknowledge the unwavering support and guidance we have received from our parents, guardians, loved ones. Their love, encouragement, and sacrifices have played an integral role in our achievement. I would also like to express our profound appreciation to our exceptional educators, professors, and staff members who have guided us throughout our academic journey, which are right behind me. I would also like to, as I said, their knowledge and expertise, dedication have not only equipped us with valuable skills and knowledge, but also have inspired us to reach for greatness and to make positive impact in the world. Today, as we reflect upon the years we have spent at Middle College High School, we realized our education extends far beyond textbooks and classrooms. It also encompasses the friendships we have forged, the experience we have shared, and the lessons we have learned, both inside and outside the walls of this institution. In the face of adversity or uncertainty, we have shown resilience and adaptability. We have learned to embrace change, to think critically, and to problem solve. We have discovered our passions, owned our talents, and laid the foundation for our future achievements. And we venture into the next chapter of our life. Let us embrace the opportunities that lie ahead of us with open hearts and minds. Let us dare to dream big, for it's through our dreams that we can shape our destiny. Let us ambitious goal and work tirelessly towards their realization, knowing that the path to success may not always be smooth, but with perseverance, determination, and belief in ourselves, we can overcome any obstacles. Remember, it is not the destination that defines us, but the journey we undertake to reach it. The true value of our education lies not in the diploma we receive today, but in the person we have become along the way, the values we have embraced, and the friendships we have forged, the experience that shaped us. As we go forth from this place, let us carry with us the lessons we have learned, the memories we have made, and the vision of a brighter future. Let us be compassionate, empathetic, and inclusive in our interactions with others. Let us use our knowledge, skills, and influence to uplift those around us and to contribute positively to our communities and society at large. Graduates of the class of 2024, I have every confidence that you will go on to achieve remarkable things. You have the power to make difference, to create just a more equitable and sustainable world. Believe in your abilities, follow your passions, never be afraid to dream big. But in closing, I want to leave you with a quote from Rick Warren, who once said, "Remember how far you come, not how far you have to go. You're not where you want to be, but neither are you where you used to be." Congratulations once again, graduating class of 2024. May your journey be filled with purpose, fulfillment, and endless opportunities. May you continue to learn, to grow, and to make a positive impact on the world. Go forward, conquer, knowing that you have to power to shape your own destiny. But to close out, I would also like to thank my parents. No sé dónde se encuentran por el momento, pero le quiero dar muchas gracias a mi padre, José Otoniel Guzmán Rodríguez, y a mi madre, Rubenia del Rosario Gómez de Guzmán. Si no fuera por ellos, no estuviera yo aquí en este podio dándoles a ustedes las gracias por estar acompañarlos. Pero mamá y papá, espero que estén orgullosos de mí. Los quiero mucho.
Thank you, Josue. And next, before I introduce our next speaker, for the first time ever, we have two salutatorians at Middle College High School Gulfton campus. Two, okay? So the first one will be Miss Miriam De La Garza. She will bring to you her salutatory address at this time.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, staff, and members of my fellow graduates. My name is Miriam de la Garza, and it is an honor being able to stand in front of you all today. I want to start out by saying congratulations to class of 2024. We all put in so much hard work to get to where we are right now. As we celebrate this significant achievement, let us pause and reflect on the path that brought us here today. We may have stumbled and fallen, but we never lost our focus. We rose to the occasion and persevered. We have all worked tirelessly, sacrificed, and overcome obstacles to arrive at this moment. We have pushed ourselves beyond our limits, and we have succeeded. We all earned the right to celebrate this incredible achievement. But as we celebrate, I want you to remember that this is just the beginning. There is still so much more to learn, so much more to achieve, and so much more to give. The world is waiting for you to make your mark, to use your talents and skills to make a difference and to leave a lasting legacy. You are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. The only thing constant is change. Our generation is expected to change careers at least 4 times. Job security is a thing of the past. So, as we embark on this future, we must remember 3 key things. Be flexible, be flexible, be flexible. Always get the education and skills you need to change with change. Everything is in God's timing. God will make sure that we all succeed, accomplish, and go on the right paths in our lives. So don't be afraid of what's going to come next. Don't worry about the future because God will assure that you are okay. As you leave here today, I want you to take a sense of pride, a sense of purpose, and a sense of possibility. You have the power to change the world, so go out there and make it happen. Furthermore, I want to say thank you to my teachers, staff, and my principal, Ms. Gibson, for helping me get here and for always giving me so much pride and motivation to keep me moving forwardly. It was an honor to have y'all by my side and making sure I had everything done, even if it was just for a short period of time since I had just moved to Middle College High School around August. So again, thank you all. I want to say thank you to my older siblings, Leslie, Argelia, Hector, Batel, and Mateo. Today, as I graduate, I realize how lucky I am to have you all by my side. You've been my built-in best friends, my mentors, and sometimes even my protectors. You cheered me on every step of the way, and I know you'll be there for me as we all embark on this new exciting chapter. Thank you for being the best older siblings anyone could ask for, and I know I don't say this to you guys a lot, but I love you all. I want to also say thank you to my younger siblings, Lisbeth and David, and to my stepdad, in which all of my older siblings, and I call him Señor Pelón. Lisbeth and David, I am excited to see you guys graduate and see what's up ahead in the future for you. I can't remember a time where you weren't there, even though you were a little too much to handle sometimes. You guys were always there around me throughout the times we were together and have those late-night conversations. I always felt the bond between the 3 of us growing, and it will continue to grow as we get older. I know you guys don't also hear me say this to you, and will most likely be the last time I'm going to say it, but I love you guys, and I can't wait to see y'all graduate. This part of my speech will be said in Spanish from my stepdad. Esta parte de mi discurso será para mi padrastro. Gracias por cuidarme cuando era pequeña. Siempre me has brindado las cosas que yo necesitaba y todavía lo haces. Estoy muy agradecida de que hayas sido partícipe en la vida de mis hermanos y mía. No entiendes lo agradecida que estoy porque decidiste entrevenir y tomar el puesto de ser mi segundo padre. Me has dado recuerdos agradables y adorables en mi vida y espero que te haya hecho sentir muy orgulloso de mí por estar aquí arriba hablando con usted. Así que gracias por todo lo que has hecho por mí y mis hermanos. Sé que nunca te lo digo, pero desde el fondo de mi corazón te quiero y gracias por venir en mi vida. Last but not least, I would like to dedicate this last part of my speech to my beautiful mom, in which I am also going to be saying this in Spanish. Estoy muy agradecida con mi mamá hermosa por hacer posible en que yo llegué aquí y por traerme a este mundo. Hoy también es tu día, ma, porque tú eres la única razón en por qué yo estoy aquí arriba parada con mucho orgullo y tener esta oportunidad de hablarte con todo mi corazón. Gracias por estar ahí para mí cuando yo estaba en mi punto más baja. No sabes lo orgullosa que estoy de ti por ser la mujer que eres. Gracias por ser una madre maravillosa en todos los aspectos. Te amo mucho, Ma. Eres la mejor madre que Dios me pudo dar. Tú sacrificaste tus propios sueños para que yo pudiera cumplir los míos. No hay nada más que yo pueda hacer para mostrarte lo agradecida que estoy. Pero sé que tu sacrificio es lo que me trajo aquí hoy. Así que te quiero mucho, Ma, y gracias por todo lo que has hecho para mí.
Thank you, Miriam. And now we'll have our second salutatorian, Miss Grace Logan, to bring us her salutatory address.
Hello, parents, teachers, and fellow graduates. I want to start off by thanking this whole city of Houston for welcoming a San Antonio girl very greatly, even though y'all almost run me over the road all the time. Y'all need to work on that. I want to start off by asking my fellow graduates, how are you feeling? I know I'm tired and don't plan on keeping this any longer than like 3 minutes. Fingers crossed. The days we spent in this hallway, yes, one singular hallway, will now be known as the best years of our lives. While best can be a stretch for most of us, y'all know what I mean. However, what we learned is not what makes our memories. It's us being together that made our memories. We finally get to close this book of 12 years and start working towards the big goals. When we first started about our future, we may have thought about being a doctor, an actor, a veterinarian, or even a soccer player. However, if you were me, you thought about being all of that at once. Now I understand why my mom and grandma looked at me crazy, because who in the world has all the time to do all of that at once? But that naive way of thinking was something that fueled our ambitions. As of today, we finally get to see if those newfound goals are the right fit for us. And if not, that's okay. Changing our minds can always be for the best. Because if it wasn't for me changing my mind, I would be treating my patients while reciting Hamilton and watching the next film from my soccer game. But on a more serious note, we have accomplished big things. Over a decade's amount of work is what led to this moment, which includes a huge amount of support from our families, chosen family, and friends we made along the way. From picking us up from school, watching us do our homework at our table, or in my case, turning back around because I forgot something for volleyball, which most of the time could have been my jersey, my water bottle, but mainly and most likely my knee pads. Which, thank you to my mom and my brother for turning around, because every time we could have been on time if we didn't have to. To wrap this up, I want to thank the families for showing up. However, most importantly, my family. Thank y'all for showing up, including Alexis and her family for opening her house to me many times. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Also, I want to thank Ms. Brady for having the patience with me and looking out for all of us seniors. I want to thank Ms. Aguilon for being patient with all of us, because we know how much she was on our butt every day. While I want to thank her specifically for being patient with me and my decision for college. That took a long time, and I realized that, which I'll be going to UTSA on a full ride, so. Last but not least, I want to thank Ms. Carey for this exact speech and helping me write it. as well as her taking on the task of being our tutor and teacher for science class, as well as her being our mandatory teacher for English. You chose to take on all of these tasks, and we thank you for it. Everything you've done behind the scenes, particularly for my class, was way more than what you should have done, literally. But you still chose to do it, which speaks greatly about your character, and that kindness will forever be cherished from me, if not everyone. The last thing I want to say before leaving this stage is chase the bag, and thank you, Houston, for treating me so well, because I'm just a small girl from Texas, San Antonio, to be specific.
To all three of you, those were wonderful addresses. Good job. Okay, so next for our guest speaker, I hired Reverend Ronald Cooks to come in as a substitute teacher. He ended up doing more than that. And when I say more than that, he ended up watching my hallway, so he was like security. He was like a mentor, and he also was like a counselor. Sometimes I would look on the camera if I was in my office. I'm like, what are those students doing out in the hallway? They were in line to speak to Reverend Cooks because he always had words of wisdom to offer them. A lot of times he would calm them down. Some of them wanted to quit. Some of them wanted to get after some of the teachers. But he was able to calm them down. I'm so sorry that I couldn't keep him the entire year due to our budgetary concerns. But, he did make those relationships. And he's here today to bring us some words of wisdom. So I want to welcome Reverend Ronald Cooks.
Good evening. I want to take a moment to say to this esteemed body of dignitaries that share this podium, as well as to all the staff that stood tall and strong through the adversarial moments that on any given day with this group of young people, to the families, friends that help these young people focus forward, and to you all the graduates that grace this glorified moment in your own life, congratulations. You guys did it. You did it. Yes, you did. You made it. You look at where you are. I am excited and appreciative to Principal Gibson for allowing me a moment, not knowing exactly what I was getting myself involved in, thinking I was going to basically just look over a subject here or there. But more than anything, actually it was, for me, all relational. And so today is very special to me to be here and say to each and every one of you, in your own right as well as in our own relationship, I am excited to see you all do this today. I want to tell you right now, give your own selves a great hand. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Listen, I'm a small movie buff, and so I have several particulars of movies that I just look at to relax myself, to encourage myself. One of them is past time, 2004. Walt Disney pulled out a movie called National Treasure. It stars Nicolas Cage, Diane Kruger, and Harvey Keitel and others, and it's about a young boy by the name of Benjamin Franklin Gates, who is told a story by his grandfather, John Adam Gates, about a treasure so immense and so powerful that it amasses even more than what any man can think of. And yet, no one has yet to find it, even though there are clues all in America as to where this particular treasure lies. This young Benjamin Franklin Gates grows up and he becomes a historian. He becomes an amateur cryptologist. And all an amateur cryptologist is a treasure hunter. He spends his days in the absence of time going after this treasure. And one day, he finds a clue that makes him believe that he is very close to it. And as the movie does, it actually pulls us into the place where he goes through more danger, and yet, catch this, and this is what I want you to leave with today. He has an obsession to possession. He obsesses to possess this particular treasure. Miriam has expressed certain things, Josue, as well as even Grace, all the way from San Antonio, hanging out with us. And I'm excited to see you guys having obsessed to finally possess your diploma. 3 things I want to drop in on you as I take my seat, and that is, first and foremost, you're here now. You made it. You did it. But now you've got somewhere else to go. And in order to go there, the first thing you've got to understand that life wants you to know, Bryn, is that it costs what it costs. Emily's, I believe, is going to be one of our best businesswomen. She was always on her phone in the cafeteria, in the bathroom. She was making things, but what I believed about Emily was the fact that she realized it costs what it costs. And that simply means that you have to understand that whatever your dreams are, whatever your visions are, whatever your goals are, you're going to have to pay the cost of it. What kind of car you want to drive, you're going to have to pay the cost of it. What kind of house you want to live in, you're going to have to pay the cost of it. But I want to drop something in on you, and I want you to catch this, and that is this. Rolls Royce never go on sale. Lamborghinis never go on sale. Bugattis never go on sale. Aston Martins never go on sale. And so before you leave this place, I want you to make a promise to yourself that you will never go on sale. And don't you let anybody cheapen you that makes you believe that in order for you to be with them, don't you let any goal that you have in order for you to attain it put you on sale. And the reason why, because the minute, Grace, you put yourself on sale, the minute that you put yourself on sale, Heidi, the next thing you know is that you lose value. And when you lose value to everybody else. And they start cheapening you till you have no more value. But catch this, you have value. And you are worth it. Would you do something real quick? Put your hand on your own chest and say, I'm worth it. Yes, you are. You are worth it. And so whatever it costs, properly pay the cost, because whoever needs you, guess what they're going to have to do for you? Pay your costs. Second thing I want you to understand, when you're trying to obsess that thing that you want to possess, and that is this, that you've got to be determined to get it. I don't know exactly how much it's going to cost for you to get there, Kyra. I don't know exactly how much it's going to cost for you to get there, Rosaline. I don't know exactly how much it's going to cost. But guess what? You've got to be actually determined. You've got to be so determined to get it that whatever you got to do right, I owe it to myself, whether it's your next level of education, whether it's your own business, Alexis, whether it's your own desire to take it to the moon. You've got to be determined to know I'm not going to let anybody or anything get in between me and my vision, my goal, my dream, because guess what? I believe all down inside of me, I can make it happen. Was reading and heard of a particular statement that caught me. I hope it catches you, by Dr. Billy Alsbrook. Adrian, he put this statement out and made it a declaration. He said, "Nothing will be denied to him who will not be denied." You have to learn to say no to the right things, Jason. You have to say no to the right person. You have to say no to the wrong timing. Why? Because you are determined, in spite of all of life's distractions, to get what you deserve. First thing, it costs what it costs. Second thing, you've got to be determined. Third thing, you have tricked a lot of people. Yes, you have. I know. But I want to tell you to do this for me. I want you to repeat after me right here. I have no more excuses. Somebody right there just lied. I tricked you just like you did me. Yeah. But I want you to believe that. I want you to believe that today, that you have no more excuses. All of what you did, all of what you have gone through, all of what you have come through. I know some of your stories like somebody else don't know, how hard it was, how you pushed through, and how you came and kept saying, but I can't, but this is happening, but you don't understand, Ms. Cooks, this is happening, but you don't understand, this is happening. I understand, but today I hope that you make a promise to yourself that you have no more excuses. I want you to grab hold of this, that excuses is really just a fancy way of saying, I lied. That's really what it is. And excuses can make you miss your best blessing. Let me tell you this story real quick about a friend of mine's friend who had a wonderful business plan. And that business plan, all he needed was $100,000 for the startup. He knew it would make him $10 million easily. He told my friend's friend about this idea, and my friend's friend knew a bank president, and the bank president knew a lawyer. The lawyer had just won a $63 million case. Subtract 33% of that for him. He wanted to bless somebody with a $100,000 grant. My friend's friend said, hey, I know your guy. I know somebody that can help you. And he's asking for you to meet him at a certain place at a certain time. And all you have to do is sign some papers and the money belongs to you. He said, what? Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that. The day came for him to go to the meeting. He drove all the way there. As he got to the building, just ahead, about a block and a half, he saw the police lights, ambulance. He saw the fire truck. And he saw they had red taped the area, yellow taped the area. And understand well, yeah, it was in the hood. Yeah, the building was in the hood. And he drove up to the building, stepped out the car, looked down the street, saw all of the flaring and heard all of the noise, stepped back in the car, drove off, called up my friend's friend and said, hey, I can't make it. My car just stalled. Little did he know that the lawyer and my friend's friend was actually looking down the window as he drove up. The lawyer said, hey, all he had to do was tell the truth, that he was scared. But what he didn't know, Jakaya, was there was a guy right on the inside of the building waiting for him to come in, take him to the elevator, go up, open the door for him to sit down. The lawyer said, if he'll make an excuse about coming here, What kind of excuse will he make about using $100,000? Let me give it to somebody else. An excuse made him miss 100,000 blessings. So I want to tell you, have no more excuses. Why? Because wherever you're going, whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, whatever you want to have, you've got to make sure it becomes an obsession deep down in your heart of hearts so that you can possess the very thing that you see. Most of you already know that I'm a preacher, and I really talk about faith, not preaching to you, but I want to give you a principle to help you in your future. It's a very short statement, and it sounds oxymoronic, but it's a faith statement, Jason. It's a faith statement, Kyra. It's a faith statement, Ashley. It's a faith statement, Heidi. Here it is. You got to see it before you see it. And when you learn, Rosaline, to see it before you see it, whatever your next goal is, whatever your next vision is, whatever your next dream is, you learn right now to see it before you see it. You will possess it. I want to again say to each and every one of you, congratulations. I am so excited that you guys made it. Have a great future.
Thank you, Reverend Cooks. And now we will have the presentation of the Board Awards by our Senior Executive Director, Dr. Joseph Villarreal.
Good evening, buenas tardes. I promise we're close to the end. But it's an honor for me to be here to celebrate and acknowledge the 2024 graduates of Middle College High School Gulfton. It's a pleasure to share in this milestone in your lives. I know I can speak for the entire school board when I say that commencement is the highlight of service on the board. This is what our work and the work of your teachers, administrators, and parents is all about. Preparing you to set you on your own with a bright future ahead. Abraham Lincoln said the best way to predict the future is to create it, and that's now up to you. We've given you the basic tools. Now you can build whatever kind of life you want with them. As the architect of your own future, I hope you dare to dream big. Instead of building a toy boat, aim to build a cruise ship. Without a doubt, it will take a lot of hard work, but you already know how to do that. That's how you got to this point. You made a choice to commit yourself to succeeding in school. You've earned your diploma, and you should be very proud of what you've accomplished. Certainly, all of us here today are proud of you. I believe each of you has what it takes to achieve whatever goals you may set for yourself. I encourage you to set those goals high. Work hard to achieve more than you think you can. Raise your expectations and rise to meet them. You have your whole life ahead of you, and you are surrounded by opportunity. I hope you continue to make good choices, continue to work hard, and always strive for excellence. Whether you're heading off to college, going straight to the workforce, or joining the military, my wish for each of you is to never stop learning, that you realize your full potential, and you create the best possible life for yourself. And now, on behalf of our school board, it is my pleasure to present the School Board Student Awards, a distinctive honor given annually to 2 seniors in recognition of their overall exceptional accomplishments in the areas of academic achievement, character, service, and leadership to Middle College High School Gulfton. First, I would like to present honorable mention certificates to 5 outstanding seniors. When your name is called, please come up to the stage. First, Heidi Salazar. Next, we have Brenda Vasquez Johnson. Eliseo Simaj. Adrian Camacho. Noemi Torres Islas. And now, the recipients of the 2024 Board Award. Our first recipient, Jason Pisano. And our final recipient is Grace Logan. Congratulations, class of 24. Well done.
And now we will have Mrs. Janetta Brady, our registrar, for the presentation of graduates.
Thank you. Before I begin, parents, this is the best part. Students, it's been an honor and a privilege to serve as your campus registrar and graduation coach. And if you don't do what you need to do, I'm going to get you, okay? Will the candidates for graduation please stand? Ms. Gibson, principal of Middle College High School, Gulfton, and I would like to present to you these candidates for graduation. They have been certified as having met all graduation requirements as set forth by the Texas Education Agency and the Board of Education of the Houston Independent School District and are eligible to receive their diplomas. Will the candidates graduating with the highest honors in the top 10% of the graduating class please come forward? Our valedictorian is Josue Ezekiel Guzman Gomez. Miss Gibson. Our salutatorians are, he goes back, Miriam De La Garza. Our salutatorian, again, is Grace LaFay Logan. Will the candidates graduating with honors in the top 15% of the graduating class please come forward? Adrian Camacho. Evelyn Ruth Hernandez. Heidi Jolette Salazar. Teachers, please bring the candidates forward. Ashley Aguilar. Juliana Marisol Carranza. Joanna Alexandra Javaria. Kyra Marche Fuller. Betsy Gutierrez. It's okay. Jason Pisano. Itzel Ponce. Emily Ramos. Emily Cetali Rodriguez. Jair Salazar. Giovanni Salazar. Rosaline Santana Salazar. Eliseo Abimael Samaj. Naomi Islas Torres. Brenda Crystal Vasquez Johnson. Jakaya Yolanda Warrior. Alexis Escobar. Jimena Estefania Ibarra Ramirez.
You may be seated. And now for the closing remarks. Before we close this evening's ceremony, I'd like to take this opportunity on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of Middle College High School, Gulfton campus. Congratulations to the graduates, the family, and friends who have helped us arrive at this moment. It takes all of us partnering and advising daily. Seniors, I would like for you to think about our school mascot, the Phoenix, and remind you of what it represents. The Phoenix is a mythical bird out of Greek mythology about beauty fabled to live over 500 years in the Arabian wilderness, to burn itself on a funeral pyre, which is basically a pyre, which is a pile of wood of which a corpse is burned as part of a funeral ceremony in some traditions. The phoenix is a symbol which is said to rise from its ashes in the freshness of youth and live through another cycle of years, often an emblem of hope. Some of you, if not all of you, have experienced some type of challenge or challenges that caused your grades to drop and even maybe leave school, but you're back. However, you have risen like the phoenix to overcome the obstacles that were preventing you from earning your high school diploma. You are resilient, and if you can do this, you can do anything. Just think about all of what brought you here. All the trials and misfortunes, too great to recall, all the nights of studying, all of the grades on track, Microsoft Teams, all of the stress, all the relationships, all of the efforts, all of the phone calls from Miss Cardona. All of it comes together here. The power in believing that you can. You know, we have a mural up on the wall, and last year, Ms. Romero, my administrative assistant, and I were discussing what can we do with that wall. And we discussed that when you come in the morning, what is it that we can place up there that will motivate you every morning? Because you know what? When you come in the morning, when any adult comes in the morning, we don't know what you've been through before you got there. And sometimes you've gone through some things that we don't know about because you don't come in with it stamped on your head. Sometimes Miss Gibson's gone through some things in traffic or something that you don't know about, you know? And I even look at it and say, believe you can, you know? So I have an acronym here, and students, it's kind of interactive, so when I ask you to repeat, I want all 100% of you to repeat, all right? The B in believe is for be ready. Students, be ready. Okay, I heard this side over here, but I didn't hear this side. One more time. The B stands for be ready. Be ready. Students. Be ready. Much better. The E stands for effort. Students, effort. Effort in everything you do. The L stands for lifelong learner. Students, lifelong learner. Be a lifelong learner, which is simply being open to continually learning new things. The I is for intentional. Students, be intentional, intentional. Be intentional about your planning for the future. The E is for experiences. Students, experiences. Okay, we're getting a little tired. Come on, let's go back. The E is for experiences. Students, okay, I kind of threw you off, I'm sorry. Use both your positive and negative experiences to guide you to success in life. The V is for valor. Say valor. Which means to be brave or have courage to pursue your dreams in life. And the E stands for early. Say early. Try your best to be early rather than late. Remember the saying, the early bird catches the worm. When you are early, you have time to organize. Lastly, believe you can. Having completed the curriculum prescribed by the Texas Education Agency, and students, I think you need to stand right now. I'm sorry, I kind of jumped the gun. Have us stand up for us, please. Having completed the curriculum prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Houston Independent School District, and upon the recommendation of the registrar, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Education of the Houston Independent School District, I now confer upon each of you your high school diploma with all rights and privileges appertaining thereunto this 8th day of June. You may now move your tassels from the right to the left, and congratulations to the 2024 Middle College High School campus graduating class. Congratulations.